So for today's video, I wanted to just get ready on camera and I just wanted to talk. I might have mentioned this already before, but I'm just feeling really good. It's fall. I'm feeling chatty. This video is about you. I filled it with some positive affirmations. All right, let's get started on the makeup. So I'm just going to put some Palmer's. Look how janky this looks. You would think I've had this for 42 years. I like to put this on my lips first and then Aquaphor. I am joined today by my new friend, Hope, as in Hope she gets covered even though she's shiny. Sometimes they don't. I do want to be more present on YouTube in the fall, so I just wanted to get on here and I'm genuinely curious in how you're doing. I'll list products down below. This isn't really going to be tutorial style and this is not an innovative makeup look, but I am just genuinely getting ready for the day. I just really wanted to check in and see how you're doing. It's kind of difficult to find out as I'm filming because I'm like by myself in my glam room. It'll be great to post this and see your guys' answers either on the comment of this video or I get some direct messages on Instagram or something like that. I'm feeling very great and confident and I just have this really good feeling right now, probably because it's fall. And I love getting on camera when I feel like this because I assume it's contagious and I want you to catch it. I feel very good. I feel so confident and just very happy. My mind is full of gratitude and confidence. So I just really want to extend that to you. I really care about how people feel about themselves. I see people in life that just genuinely don't have confidence and I cannot understand why. I just wish that I could like make people feel how I feel because it feels great and it does take a little bit of work, but it's a lot of it is mindset, so I do care to share that with you. I've just been taking care of myself lately and like listening to my body, so like self-love is very important and a lot of things. Okay, by the way, like when you start taking care of yourself, whether it's taking more time to do self-care or setting boundaries or anything like that, I think people who don't understand it or maybe even do understand it and are jealous of it, they might claim that you are selfish or narcissistic or something like that, and that's so far from the truth. You need to take care of yourself. How can you love anybody if you don't know how to love yourself? So it all starts with you. I mean, people call me self-centered and arrogant. I don't really care what they say. Most people who call me self-centered are people who spend a lot of their days on gossip channels, learning about people who they don't even like, and to me that's a waste of time. I would rather do something positive that's going to serve me. So I guess that could be misconstrued as arrogant, but it's not. It's actually just spending your time doing better things. This is Buxom Star Treatment and the Sigma E35. I'm just so sick of seeing negative comments on the internet. I don't get many, thank goodness. I actually just don't get that many views at all. With that, I also don't get many hate comments or anything. You know, when you try to watch a video of somebody who you enjoy on YouTube or something, the hate comments that they get are just ridiculous. I just really want to belittle those people who take the time to do such negative things, and I would love to empower you in the event that this happens, because you don't have to be a YouTuber for bullies to get you. I would hope that you could take it with a grain of salt and just really understand who you are, what you're worth, and feel really good about it. Just on a shallow level, like makeup and all that is super fun to do. It just does feel very nice to take some time to take care of yourself. I like to do this every single morning. Just a fun, relaxing and artistic activity that I get to do is a form of self-care. Like, should I make this a cool tone look or should I add uninterrupted? I hope that you feel very confident and really happy, and no matter what your hobby is or anything like that. If you are really into sports, be into sports, you know? If you're really funny and outgoing, make jokes and go to parties. If you are a complete recluse, then stay home. You know, I just love genuine people. I wish that people understood what gems that they all are, no matter what they're into. And the most attractive thing is just when people are themselves. Another thing that I really wanted to touch on is like, I have a lot of confidence in my skin now. I used to not, unfortunately. When I'm like proclaiming love for my dark hair, my tan skin, I'm not saying anything negative toward anybody. So when I'm like, oh, I love my tan skin. If you have tan skin, you should love it too. If you have fair skin, you should love it too. If you have dark skin, you should love it too. I'm definitely not saying like, oh, I have this, so this is the correct way. No, this is what's right for me, and I can very much still appreciate what's right for you. If you can see any human out on the planet and have appreciation for how beautiful they are, you should be able to do that to you, okay? I am so excited for this season. I want to do it up this fall. I want to have so much fun and like document a lot of it. I love dressing really preppy, argyle, pleated skirts and all that. So a couple of years ago, that just was not in style. So it was so difficult to find skirts. I'm still in search of a few things. Like I love those old Abercrombie and Fitch pleated skirts, but they're low rise. They just don't make those anymore. So I just remember going on Poshmark, looking at thrift stores, trying to find argyle, plaid, and all that. And then now it's so in style that you can just like reach your arm out and hit like 5 plaid skirts. I used to go to different stores for different styles, but now I feel like all stores have the same stuff going, and I don't know how I feel about it. Even just between like Hollister and Abercrombie, like Hollister was like obviously very beachy, and Abercrombie had these really thick lined thermals and really cute jackets and sweats and all that kind of stuff, and then very preppy like polos and all that. Now every store has everything, whatever is on trend, and I kind of miss when stores had their own vibes. I don't know if it's the internet or what. I really can't stand trends. I mean, I happen to be really into the current trend right now, but I always have been, so it's not like I'm following the trend, but all this stuff that I worked so hard to find for years is now like readily available, and everyone and their dog is wearing. When there's like a color of the season, who's to say that color would even look good on you? Like if there's a style of pants that's so in style, like we have such different bodies and different skin tones that I think it's weird to have a trend and have random people who have never met you tell you what you should be wearing based on what other people are wearing who have completely different bodies than you, are different ages than you, and live in a completely different climate. Like mom jeans, for example, they look so great on a very specific body type, whereas if I were to wear baggy mom jeans, that would not be for me. I think you would do yourself a lot more favors if you did something that flattered yourself instead of something that was on trend. Neon is not great on everybody, so I don't understand why someone thought it was a good idea to tell everybody this is the new trend and this is what you should be wearing. If the style is something that you like, rock it. You should also just keep in mind what you actually like. I think that if you personally disagree with a trend, I think you know your body better than whoever magazine editor decided that this was going to be the new thing. And if you're in a disagreement, you should definitely go with your own gut and dress how you like. Today's scent is brought to you by Bath & Body Works, and it is Ghoul Friend. It smells so good. Okay, my hair is done. I'm just not going to touch it so that the curls can set. I like to put this on my eyes. I don't know, I guess the point of this video is just that I used to think that in order to be happy and confident, you're supposed to look like girls who are happy and confident. And so when I knew, oh, like I see a lot of happy blondes, I should definitely go blonde or something like that, you know what I mean? And luckily I have come to the realization that it has nothing to do with looks. It's just about welcoming what you have and accepting it. I've always had such an appreciation for beauty. I'm definitely not alone in that, because people literally scroll on Instagram for hours just looking at women. If you have it too, that's totally fine. It's a fun thing to do, to be aesthetically pleased, but don't forget yourself, because you are beautiful. I think I've talked about this in a video before, but like there's also no way to gauge confidence just by looking at somebody. You have to get to know people to know what they're about, because if you see someone in a bikini, they're not dying for attention. They might just literally be on a beach. It's not that serious. And if you see somebody in a one piece, they don't hate their body and they're not afraid to show it. They might just like modest clothing, and that's totally okay too. So just genuinely, like whatever you want to do, especially things that are like not a huge deal, fashion and hobbies and stuff like that, I think just do what you want to do and roll with it, but also be very confident and understand that you are a gem. Like I'm not arrogant because I have high self-worth. I think everybody should have high self-worth. I think it's dangerous when people don't have that. The people who are trolling the internet and spend hours reading about people who they don't even like, I don't understand that. Do you just feel like you yourself are not worth that time, so you put it on somebody else? Like, I heard a girl on YouTube one time, and she said that her haters know more about her than her fans do. And I thought there's no way that that can be a thing. Like, I thought the girl was just being dramatic. Until I was looking something up, the link on Google that I found, it was like this gossip website. And all these people, it was just a message board of just people talking bad about somebody, and they had such terrible, mean things to say. Like, if their mothers read what they were openly saying about somebody who they don't even know, I would hope they'd all be grounded. So embarrassing. Like, as a woman, I was embarrassed that girls would talk that way, but she was right. The haters knew a lot about her, and they had all her stuff memorized. Specifically when people are in the media, I guess you're opening yourself up to opinions from others, and obviously you're not always going to have people with, you know, who like you. I don't like every person who is famous, obviously, but why would you waste your time if you don't like somebody? Why would you waste your time learning about them, tracking their every move, learning about their relationships, taking the brain cells to remember their quotes? That to me is just such a waste of time. I cannot believe that people do that. I would much rather watch a movie that I enjoy, spend time doing something that I enjoy, spend time bettering myself. If I'm arrogant because I don't want to spend time learning about someone I don't even like, then call me arrogant. If I'm arrogant because I found out how to love people and respect people by loving and respecting myself, then I guess that I'm arrogant, and it doesn't sound like a bad thing. Or you can be correct in how you classify me. I'm just unbothered and positive, I guess. So if anybody ever messages about you, whether you're a blogger or you have a classmate, if you see people taking any amount of energy to negatively impact you, they're just jealous. There's nothing else. And that is definitely a them problem, not yours. I am very excited to get a pumpkin spice latte. Personally, I like alternative milks better in coffee. I like milk. I'm not lactose intolerant or anything like that, thankfully. I like soy pumpkin spice lattes. I've had regular milk, and I don't like the taste of the latte as much. I like the sweetness, I think, of the soy, maybe even because it's vanilla flavored or something. And for hot drinks, I enjoy oat milk better. My eyes always water in right here, and my liner comes off. Stop it. I think turning 30 is my favorite thing that I've ever done. I just see things a lot differently now, and I'm just a lot less scared. Like, I used to be really scared of people and their opinions and just like being brought down, because when I'm excited about something, people's negative words could really get me out of it. For some reason, that just left me when I turned 30. Thank goodness. I'm not really worried about fitting in. I'm not worried about what anyone else is doing. Call me crazy, but it does not bother me any if so-and-so is dating so-and-so, and if she dyed her hair pink or green or what have you. If a celebrity whose music I don't even enjoy is dating another actor, it won't ruin my day. Even mommy shaming is a thing. Is that crazy? You see pictures of people living a regular life, and then the comments are like, where's your kids? Where's your kids? Well, okay, assuming you're also a mother, like, where are your kids while you're spending hours scrolling on social media looking at someone you don't even like? This fall season, like, is half making me want to dress up in like my tweed blazers. Be kind to yourself and be patient with yourself. You don't have to be your best every day. Just do what you like to do. If you are still here, I'm really glad. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. It's unsettling to me that there are people in this world who don't understand how great they are. So I'm doing what I can to spread that positivity in the world, and also just not take yourself too seriously. All in all, this is a YouTube channel, okay? There's not really much to it. It's kind of shallow and light. It's nothing to take too seriously, but I do want to help how I can. So I really hope that you wake up and feel really great every single day. I personally believe that we're not given things on this earth that we're not strong enough to handle. So if you're going through something, I do believe that you will come out of it on top. Thank you so much for watching this video. Yeah, you'll see a lot more of me in the fall. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.